welcome back to my channel. I've got a cute little tutorial for you guys. Here's some brow maintenance for in between waxes. So I start off by outlining my brow with a brow pencil. This helps me map out the shape of my brow that I go for and to make sure that, you know, I don't over pluck too many hairs. Make sure you take your time with this. There's literally no rush. You want to make sure that you're nice and precise, seeing as how we're not professionals. Next thing I do is I'll take a spoolie and I'll brush up the hairs on both brows. And then I'll go in with some eyebrow scissors and trim at the top to make sure it's nice and even and straight, cutting away at those scraggly, long eyebrow hairs. I like to wear my brow natural, brushed up, so I like to make sure that this is really straight. Make sure you take your time. I do the same thing to the other eyebrow. I am not a lefty, so I have to kind of go at this at a weird angle, so I take my time with this. This is in real time. I am going really slow. So I have two different tweezers. I've got normal tweezers and then I've got the pointy ones. I prefer the pointy ones. They help me get those really small hairs that I can't reach without pinching my skin. If you have that problem, get some tweezers that kind of look like this, just so that you can make sure that you're able to grab those hairs. I'm super sensitive to plucking. This pain hasn't improved at all over time. It still hurts. So I take my time with this and really get in there one hair at a time. You will see me during the whole video tearing up and kind of wiping my face. This is a brand new clean shirt, so don't worry about that, but I can't help it. I tear up during this whole process. So I'm gonna speed this up so you guys can see, but basically I stay outside of that line, which is really helpful for you beginners. To draw that line and to pluck right outside, making sure to stay in the lines of the shape that you are going for. I'm plucking the really big hairs, and then I'm going to go back later and get the little hairs that I might have not gotten with the tweezers with a razor. Brushing up on the hairs just to make sure everything is exactly how I want it to look. And then we repeat on the other side. Remember, both eyebrows aren't supposed to be twins. They're supposed to look similar, but not exactly the same. So I like to make sure to check back to the previous brow to make sure everything is nice and even. Obviously, both brows aren't exactly the same shape, but we don't want one being more overly arched or anything like that than the other one. So just make sure that you watch what you're doing and take your time. This process literally takes me less than 20 minutes. So if you're looking for something easy, definitely go with something like this. It's really important that you don't over pluck, so please take your time. I am not comfortable with waxing strips 100%, so I don't make that my go-to when I'm at home. I'd rather have a professional wax my eyebrows. So I like to do it sometimes if I have a bunch of hair and I don't want to go through the pain of plucking, but because my brows weren't as bad as they have been in the past, I just opted to using the tweezers. Especially if you're a beginner, I definitely recommend using tweezers first, and then when you get more comfortable, get the at-home waxing strips. If you guys want to see me try at-home waxing strips, leave a comment down below. So right here, I'm just cleaning up the extra little hairs with my other tweezers, the bigger ones. These kind of grip onto those hairs a little bit better, or you know, if I want to get multiple hairs at once, I can use these tweezers. And then I'll use a razor. Make sure your skin is nice and taut. I only use this for the middle part of the brow and the hairs around the top of the brow just to clean it up. I don't like to pluck these middle hairs because they're so tiny. So I just like to go in and just clean everything up with the razor. Take your time with this. You don't want to cut yourself. I have done so by rushing. So you want to make sure that you have this at a good angle and your skin is taut and you're taking your time. Once I pluck these last few hairs, that is going to complete this tutorial. Super quick and easy, super fast, super affordable, super beginner friendly, and super beautiful and super natural. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, hit that like button. I'll see you guys next time.